Hi everyone, hope you're well. My name is Brian Bowers. I work in employability and graduate futures, and this is just a short demonstration of the UU Futures platform. So UU Futures is a really important system for students at Ulster University. It's really a central system that you will use on a very regular basis. And that's because it's your gateway to placement opportunities, graduate jobs, internship, part-time job, campus jobs. It's really where all employers who are in touch with Ulster University to promote job opportunities and work experience opportunities to our students. This is the system that they use. So it's really crucial when you're looking for work experience, placement, graduate job opportunities, as you will be throughout your time at Ulster, that you're familiar with this platform. So let's have a quick look at the platform, get you introduced to it, and give you some top tips on getting started. So the first time you log in, you'll see the navigation at the top. You can look at jobs, events that employers post. That also includes our careers fairs that we run throughout the year. You can search for employers who are maybe active in your sector, and you can follow them so that you get notifications. You can access some of our resources that are available within employability and graduate futures. Those can be advice on things like creating a great CV, links to our other digital platforms like VMOC, and advice on interviews, our Ulster Graduate Award, lots of really good resources in there. You can also book one-to-one appointments with our graduate development coach team, and you can book appointments that are really relevant for you and that are within your campus. So we'll have a quick look at that a little bit later. The first thing you're going to want to do when you first log into the platform for the first time is complete your profile. So one of the things about UU Futures is that it not only allows employers to post jobs that you as students can apply for and view, it also allows you to have a public profile so that you and employers can make a bit of a connection. So let's have a look at what that profile entails and what you need to complete within your profile. So you'll see this is there's nothing in this particular profile in this test account. See, you'll want to add. It's very like LinkedIn if you've used LinkedIn before, and the information on it is really very much like your CV or a job application. You definitely want to have a profile picture, maybe a background picture as well, and then the other information, a personal statement, that would be a bit of an opening statement. You know, the kind of opportunities you're interested in, maybe some highlights of achievements, experiences, skills that you've got. It's really important that you add the skills that you have to this section of your profile. Not only is that good for employers to see that, it's also really useful for the system and the algorithm of the system to link you with jobs, and they'll use that skill information that you provide. And then the other information, you think about what an employer would want to know about you. They don't just want to know what degree you're studying, what are the modules, how you're performing, are there any projects in there that would really impress them and that are relevant to the kind of placements or jobs that you're interested in. And obviously the amount of information that will be in this profile will develop as you progress through university from first year through to final year, or if you're on postgrad, or indeed if you're a graduate, because you'll have ongoing access to this platform. You can add work experience, maybe additional courses that you're doing outside of your degree, other qualifications, and there's other sections there that you can populate as you see fit. Your profile doesn't have to be like completely full of information. You want to make sure you've got your degree information, your skills, and some work experience and a profile picture, and then you can publish your profile so that it can be visible to employers. So that's the first thing that we want to make clear. And the second thing you're going to want to do is set up your preferred job filters. So what you can do here is you can tell the system, as you would expect, the kind of opportunities you're interested in. Is that an internship? Is that a placement? Is that a graduate job? Is it part-time work, for example? If you're maybe first year, you're looking for some part-time jobs close to the university. What's the industry that you're interested in? The particular types of jobs. And then there's other filters there, including things like location. Once you've set those filters up, a little box will pop up called Create Job Alert, and that's really useful. So what you can tell the system to do is send you a weekly or fortnightly email on new opportunities that have come in that are based on your preferred job filters and your job search criteria. The third thing that you can do is follow employers. I mentioned that a little bit earlier. So you might need some help from ourselves in Employability and Graduate Futures to identify employers that you should follow. Because as I said earlier on, the key there with following employers is that you will receive notifications whenever those employers that you follow post new opportunities, or indeed register for maybe some of our events or careers fairs. The final thing I want to show you really briefly is our appointment system. This is quite straightforward. We have our graduate development coaches based across our 3 campuses, and you can book one-to-one appointments with our expert team. They have loads of experience helping students with their job search, their placement search, their career planning, maybe their transition from final year to graduate jobs, on enterprise, all sorts of different things. Maybe you have an interview coming up and you want some one-to-one coaching, or you want help with your CV, or you're just not sure what you want and you want to sit down with somebody who's really friendly and experienced and will help guide you. That's what our one-to-one coaching service is all about. So all you do here, you can set some parameters around, the appointment type and the dates that might suit you or the range, or you can just scroll to the bottom and check for upcoming availability. And it'll show you the availability that's appropriate for your campus. And then you can book a slot that works for you. So that is a very quick introduction to UU Futures and the things you should do to help you get started in the right way with this particular system.